Hi guys, it's D3ADLYxLEG3ND, and I figured out how to get my HD PVR to work. Finally, turns out that I needed to have it plugged into the TV while I was recording. So yeah, and I'm just, like pissed off that I couldn't figure it out before, but oh well, it's working now. I don't know if you can tell, but the quality is somewhat decent. I couldn't get it exactly the way I wanted it to be, but it's good enough, I thought. This is my first, what do you call it? Commentary over a not live game. That's the best way I could put it. So, I want to talk about the gameplay for a bit, and then I'm going to get onto a topic that I thought about. So, I started off using the SWAT for a bit because, I don't know, I was just messing around. And then I'm like, okay, I want to try. So, my main gun in this game is the MP7 with suppressor and extended mag. I don't know, it's just probably one of my favorite guns in the whole game right now. I'm using it still now, and it's amazing. I love it. And this gameplay was recorded back in the latest Nuketown 24/7. So the topic I want to talk about is how I started gaming and how it all started. I was, I think, I'm gonna say 4. Yeah, I want to say 4. 4 or 5. I used to live in Australia. I don't know if you can't tell now, I've lost my accent. But I used to live in Australia, and I had a friend who told me about PS2, like a PlayStation 2. And at the time I thought it was like a little, I don't know, it was like a little play kit, like something with like, I don't know, I was so stupid. Anyway, so I was sick one day, and I asked my mom, like, Mom, can I think I can, like, where can I buy a PlayStation 2? And the first thing my mom said was, no way. And I didn't know what it was anyway, so I got sick again. I used to get sick quite a bit. And then I was allowed to actually, like, borrow one. Like, you could rent one from the stores. I don't know if you can do that now, but I remember I used to be able to, like, rent consoles from stores. And I ended up renting a PlayStation 2, and my first game I ever played on the PlayStation 2 was the Gran Turismo 4. And I remember having lots and lots of fun on that game, and it was just like, I don't know, I love being sick because I like to rent games, and like, not rent games, rent the console. And eventually I ended up getting a PlayStation 2 for my birthday, and I got my first shooter was actually Star Wars Battlefront, which is still today my most favorite game. I've sold. I'll get to that later. My favorite game, like, I'd play that all day. I don't know if you guys can recall, but Star Wars Battlefront was basically like, it's the first version. I don't know, people have heard about Star Wars Battlefront 2, when you could play as the Jedis and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, that's just my favorite game. I really, really enjoyed it. And then later, I moved out of my first house, and I had to get rid of my PlayStation 2. So then I eventually got the original Xbox. And yeah, I played a few games on that. I started playing GTA Vice City. My dad was upset with me playing that. He would actually, like, hide it from me when he went to work. So then when he'd go to work, I'd look for it, and then remember one day I found it, and I'd play it, and then once I heard his car pull up in the driveway, I'd quickly run back to where I found it and not act. Let's just say I wasn't a good liar, so he'd find out some days, and yeah, I'd get busted. But I remember on Vice City, I would always get the Molotovs and just throw them at people, and for some reason when I was a child, like, I'll say 6 years old, that was quite amusing to me. It does sound a bit brutal. And then eventually, about a year after that, I ended up moving to Canada, where, like, once I bought my house, no, even before that, we're staying at a family's house, and like the second day in Canada, I got a PlayStation 2 because the only thing I could afford at the time. I would have got an Xbox, but PlayStation 2 was the only thing I could afford. And then, yeah, I just play PlayStation 2. I basically started gaming on a PlayStation 2. So once I don't know, I just started playing. I was into racing games back then. Like I'll say 8 years old now, 8 years old to 10 years old. I was into racing games. I'd play Midnight Club. Midnight Club 3, Midnight Club 2. I was a huge fan of those games. And then eventually I got into I got a Wii, and I was like, this is 10. I was 10 years old, got a Wii, and I would play like all the Wii Sports stuff, and it wasn't that. I don't know. I thought it'd be better, but it wasn't that all that good. And then I started watching gameplay on YouTube, like commentary and stuff, and I'd just watch gameplay. And then I saw Call of Duty 4 on YouTube. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Did they have it on the Wii? So I remember looking for the Wii, Call of Duty 4, and I found it for. I could rent it, and my parents weren't too happy with letting me rent it because it was rated M, and I wasn't allowed to play rated M games at the time. But I had report cards. I don't know if they're still called report cards in some parts of the country, but yeah, I got my report cards, and my dad said if you do good on your report card, I'll let you rent the game. I ended up doing, I wouldn't say good. I was surprised. I thought I did shit. But I still got to rent it, and I had just a blast playing COD 4 on the Wii. I think about it now, playing COD 4 on the Wii was freaking like hell. I don't know how I played it. I don't know, maybe in the future I'll do some Wii COD 4 gameplay. But anyway, I played COD 4, and that was just, I played that for like, I think, like 20 days on that, which is the most days I have played on a game. And then eventually I just was getting sick of the Wii. I played the Wii for a good, I'll say, 3 years, COD 4. 3 years of COD 4. And then I was sick of it, and I begged my parents for an Xbox 360 because I really wanted to play Modern Warfare 2. Oh yeah, before I keep talking, for some reason here, in this part of the video, my gun isn't making a sound. I don't know why. I can hear everything else but the gun. I don't know if when I start shooting, I'll just be quiet for a second. I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't know what happened there. Like, I don't know. It's something wrong with the theater mode. It wasn't nothing to do with the HPVR. Alright, so anyway, I was back on begging for an Xbox 360. I started watching Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, like C-Nanners. I was a huge C-Nanners fan at the time, and I would watch all of his videos, and it's like, wow, I need to get Modern Warfare 2. So before I got a 360, I saw Modern Warfare 2 for the PC. I'm like, wow, I gotta get it. So I asked my mom. She said, yeah, why not? She didn't know the rating. She still wouldn't let me play rated M games. So I got it for the PC, and I had a piece of crap PC. It was like, this is the year 2010 when I got Modern Warfare 2, and I was playing on a 2007 HP. It was a horrible computer. The RAM was like 2 gigabytes of RAM. The graphics card was shit. It'll take me at least, like the loading screen, I'd be waiting on the loading screen for about, I'll say 5 minutes, and I'd get halfway. I'd never played a full game on the PC. It was horrible. But I still played it because it was Modern Warfare 2, and I was a huge fan of it at the time. So I played that, So I played that for a few months, and then eventually I got the Xbox 360. And when I got the Xbox 360, Black Ops 1 was coming out. So I pre-ordered that game. I played that. That was the game I probably had the best memories on. And then I played on the... Well, that was nice there. So yeah, I started playing the 360. I started it off really, really, really shit. And then I just got... I don't know. I don't even think I'm still better now. But... what was I gonna say? I really forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. And then I started getting into like Halo. I was never a Halo fan. Like I had it on the original Xbox, but I never really played it. Then I started getting into like Halo Reach and stuff. And then I could legitimately say I became a gamer at that point when I got my 360, because I loved to play Xbox. And then now I'm gonna get to the part where I start recording. This was recently, actually. I was just bored one day, and we got a clan, right? Deadly Clan. And we weren't doing anything. We were just like, I don't know, just a bunch of friends with Deadly for our first name, for our first thing in our gamer tag. And then we're like, we gotta do stuff because we were barely doing any clan battles. So then eventually we got I think yeah, it was one of my friends, one of my buddies, Deadly X Virus. He got a he made like the headquarters channel, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll make a channel. But I had nothing to put up because I didn't have like a capture card or anything. So I did some research, and then I got an easy cap, which is a piece of shit. I do not recommend it. Anyway, so I started recording, and I found it was really, really, really fun. And I really enjoyed recording. But then, I don't know if you guys saw my one video where I was playing zombies with some friends on Buried. And it was just horrible quality, like the sound was off and everything. But so then I had some extra cash, so I'm like, I said to myself, I'm gonna go and do some more research and get an HD recorder. Then I saw on Amazon, I saw the Hauppauge. I still don't even know how to pronounce it. Stupid name. It's the HD PVR. Most people use it. So I did some research on that. I bought the HD PVR, and here I am now, recording gameplay with only a few subscribers. But I don't really care about this. Like, I'd like some subscribers, but I don't know. I just find it fun to record and do commentary. And yeah, that's basically where I am now. That's how I became a gamer. I started all out with the PS2. Well, yeah, I'll say that. And then I got into PC gaming, then I got into Wii gaming, and here I am now. I don't know what else to say, really. I don't know how much more gameplay I have left. So, yeah. I probably gonna end the commentary here. I hope you enjoyed this commentary. This is my first commentary. I think it'll be my last, unless, I don't know, I can get a good topic in, because I'm not really good at these, having to plan a commentary. I like doing it live better. So yeah, tell me what you think about this. If you liked it, leave a like, and I'll try to do some more in the future. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Kill confirmed.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Enemy down. Gun down, stand by.
HQ online.
Shot out. Another kill.
Care package inbound.
Hey.
Hunter-killer drone deployed. HQ captured.
Pushing your location.
Lightning strike awaiting coordinates. Lightning strike coordinates received inbound.
Targets destroyed.
Changing. On your feet. Down and clear.
Friendly lightning strike inbound. Stealth chopper awaiting orders. Keep pressing the fight. We're ahead.
On your feet.
Friendly stealth chopper inbound.
Grenade.
Be advised, hostiles have destroyed the headquarters. HQ located.
Viper 1-2 has your target. Fangs out.
Lodestar awaiting orders.
Viper 1-2,
It's too close. Fight harder.
Reaper has PID.
Lodestar inbound.
go to facts. Target's destroyed.
In the turn. Sensors are capture your objective.
Good kill.
HQ active.
Assets.
Mission directive achieved. Well done.